So I realized something stepping up into the office I'm sorry, the stew to do this unboxing, and I realized this has been my go-to hoodie um, way too much lately. And for as much of a hoodie collection as I have, there's no excuse for it. But I gotta tell you what, this tie-dye Champion Drive Range Heroes hoodie I have is so warm, and it's just perfect for sitting in your basement all day working. So I wear it a good bit, and it just so happens to fall on unboxing day. So anyway, let's get to it. What's in the box? What's in the box? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Bill Bush of DrivingRangeHeroes.com, at Range Heroes on all of your favorite social media platforms. This is, of course, That Range Life, a channel sometimes about golf. Do me a favor, as always, before we get going here, get out ahead of things. Hit the like button, give me a thumbs up. It really helps us. Then hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell so you get notified every time we post a video here on the channel. We'd really appreciate it. Okay, let's get right to it. This is one of those boxes that shows up. You know who it's coming from. There's really no mystery. Got UST Mamiya here. And you may have noticed in the cold open, I didn't do the usual knife bit because, frankly, this one's just going to be easier to open with your good old traditional scissors. So just cut these straps away, see what we have in here, all right? There's a couple new launches in UST Mamiya world, so not totally sure what to expect here, but we'll find out. Yeah, this should be easier. Nice and dramatic, I guess. Okay. See, remember the garbage point. I forget this. I can throw them away right here and not have a big mess when I'm done. Okay. Straps off. See, we can open this here nice and smooth in this tight vicinity. Good packaging by UST Mamiya. Shipping some shafts. Keep them nice and secure. I like this custom box of theirs. Some paper. Ooh, there's 3 in here. Let's see what we got. Some paperwork. Should I cheat and just go straight to that? No, I'm not going to. So let's start with the 2 that I'm pretty sure I know what they are. We have the new updated version of the UST Mamiya Proforce V2 and Proforce V2 HL. And we'll talk about what HL means in a little bit here. But classic shaft, very common in as a stock shaft or upgrade option for a lot of OEMs. But these shafts are widely known for a consistent, lower torque but stable feel. With these 2 different versions here, the V2, you're going to have your traditional flatter flights, and then the HL, that's going to be a higher launch. They're using aerospace grade. That's tough to spit out. Sorry, aerospace grade materials and an innovative design to produce a pretty stable feel and consistent shaft. So that's what I've always known this shaft as. Like, hey, you know what you're going to get out of it. It's very consistent in its feel, reliable, and performs pretty well. The V2, so the yellow one here, classic UST Mamiya color scheme with the black, silver, white, yellow. You know what that is from a million miles away. Available in what they call amateur flex A. So A flex, regular flex, stiff flex, and X flex. I want to say weights 50 grams ish, 50 gram range to 80 gram range. Make sure you check on their website when you're looking at it because you get into actually this one's just 5S, but I know they've done like the number letter no number letter. It can get confusing. Not here. This one just says 5S, so that's gonna be the 50 gram ish range stiff flex. And then in the high launch, the HL, you'll notice we have black, silver, red. That's pretty slick. That's the Driver Range Heroes colorways, eh? Um, so this is says 5S HL, so 5 stiff high launch, and the high launch options are pretty straightforward. You're gonna get a little more spin, a little more launch, easier carry. Also make these in a light flex. I say the L stands for light flex. Okay, amateur flex, so A flex, a little lighter than regular flex, stiff flex, X flex. All right, and that's the high launch option. If you want more carry, more trajectory, help yourself there. That's what this one's good for. Again, weight range. I think this one also goes up to 80 grams, but definitely start in the 50-gram range. In addition to these shafts, you also can get them in a hybrid option, and I want to say I've seen this in the regular V Proforce V2 and quite a few hybrids, but they also make this available in a hybrid option. So you can go get fit for these at any fitter should have the UST Mamiya stuff available, but also a very popular stock option in this day and age of golf clubs where they offer multiple options at purchase. So check those out. And then I have here what I heard about. I don't know a ton about it, so I'm gonna have to do some editing magic here and do a little research. But a new shaft from UST Mamiya called the Quantum. Let's see what they send me here. Man, the colors are cool. This sort of reminds me of like the old Lin Q purple. It was a cool yellow finish with, or I'm sorry, like metallic purple finish. That was really cool with yellow graphics. And this has, wow, that's really sharp. Has a purple top half down it with a little UST Mamiya band around here, and then we go into a silver bottom half with like a neon yellow, black, white, purple. I think purple. Nope, no purple, but quantum graphics. 4F4. So wait, launch L3. Let me get back to you guys and learn a little more about the quantum shaft and tell you. Okay, we're back. So what I figured out about the UST Mamiya Quantum Purple, there are two of them. There's the purple, and then there's a quantum speed. I'll explain that at the end when I get through it here. But the idea is, and it's sort of like, sounds like it's a little bit like the helium shaft. Maybe I get the vibe of helium meets the Lin Q stuff, the newer Lin Q models, M40X, I believe those are called. But part of the TSPX concept shaft series. So the concept here is lightweight, extremely stable. All right, extreme stability and a lightweight profile, so you can gain more speed, swing away a little bit more, but the shaft won't be too loose or too brittle, or just, you don't want that extra soft, super spinny, um, wet noodle feeling with these lighter weight shafts, which is very, very easy to happen. And obviously, they have thinner walls. You need them to be a little more durable. So the idea is there are better materials in this shaft to maintain that lightweight profile and still give you stable, controllable golf shafts. The idea: precise feel, good control, tons of consistency, right? And the way they do that is with a blend of a high modulus 40T carbon fiber, 40-ton carbon fiber. I'm not going to claim to know what that means, but that 40T carbon fiber is pretty common amongst high-end golf shafts, graphite shafts specifically, and combined with a toughened resin system. So the combination of that carbon fiber and this toughened resin gives you the quantum and the quantum speed. Optimize launch profiles match to the weight and flex. So I'm not totally sure what they're getting at there, because across the flexes available, you have a light flex, amateur flex, regular flex, stiff flex, X flex, just like the Proforce V2 HL we just discussed. But they're saying to me is like each one of them's gonna launch a little differently. In this case, like this one says, um, as an L3 launch. I don't have the other ones on me, the other flexes, and this is a stiff flex. But so they're all supposed to be a mid to high launch shaft. I'm guessing it's just varying degrees. I would go on a limb and assume the lighter flexes are a little higher launching than the stiffer flexes. And just if you're here, I mentioned it earlier, for this reason, there's the combinations of numbers and the codes can get a little confusing. So this guy here is a 4F4 flex. That's a their stiff flex. So I believe 4F5 would be extra stiff, and so on and so forth. Okay, so mid-eye launch, all the different flexes. What else? Quantum speed. It's a different color, similar concept, but what I saw was even lighter weight. So this guy's falling in roughly a 50-gram flex range. I think it goes down. The lighter flexes are in the 40 gram weight range. Um, the quantum speed, so that similar concept of stability in an extremely lightweight profile, but you're going to have even lighter weights, like 36 grams. And so the idea being it's less weight, you have to swing around. And, that's where the stability factor can get away from you real fast. So should be an interesting concept. Those super lightweight shafts aren't built for me, so that they didn't send one of those for me to test. Wouldn't have worked, and even this might be a little too light for me. But the good news is I have plenty of people to work with to get some good feedback on it. And like I mentioned earlier, it looks incredible. I really like this silver and purple combo it's got going on. It's gonna look really nice installed. And I'm not usually one to get fancy about my grips. I'm very particular about my Golf Pride Z grip, and but this might have to get a fun grip on it. I feel like that profile just deserves it. All of these shafts, or this shaft specifically, only available through official TSPX dealers. So if you want to go down that route, that's who you have to go through. I will tell you, for their more premium concept shafts like this, the Lin Q stuff was really good, really impressive. So I'm very curious to see what this guy's like. All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to go down below, hit the like button. Just do me that favor. Hit subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we post a video here on the channel. And I guess if you're feeling real crazy, go over to driverangeheroes.com. You can read some of my reviews over there. I'll have a review up for all these guys soon. And follow me over at Range Heroes. You can do that too on the social medias, all those things. It's really good. Okay, there you have it. The three new UST Mamiya shafts, the Proforce updated Proforce V2s, and the Quantum Purple. I'm really excited about it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.